Hello, Amara again from England, and I just want to share the second testimony of what the Lord has done for me since joining the Command in the Day Midnight Prayer Group. So one thing that has been on my heart for a really long time is to go back to America. I left America in November 2017, and ever since then I've really wanted to go back. I've got a lot of family there, I went to Bible college there, I've got a lot of friends there, and I just really wanted to go back. But I had 2 overstays, so I knew that I couldn't get an ESTA and I need to get a visa, and it might be a little bit tricky because I have overstays. This year, my cousin was getting married in June in New York, and all my family were going, and I was like, okay, let me try. Let me see if I can get a visa. So I was watching Command in the Day Midnight Prayer Group on the 5th of September, and Dr. Paul mentioned...
I decree tonight, the angel that was sent to remember David and Hannah and Noah be released on assignment to remember you today, to remember you for the regularization of your documents, the release of your papers, to remember you. Hey!
And I was like, okay, I received that. That is my word. I'm going to get my papers. I'm going to get my documentation. So it came to the 6th of September, the next day, and I'm traveling down to the US Embassy. I'm still a bit like, Lord, do you really have to help me? I want favor, because I don't know if you've ever been to the US Embassy in London. So I got there and then in line for my interview, and I was like, Lord, like, you really have to help me because I've got overstays. And I was in the line and I was just listening to You Were Always There by Dr. Paul and the Ninchu family, and I was just singing these words like, you were always there to help me, you were always there to help me. And I was just worshiping and worshiping. And I'm quite far back in the queue, and then I just see this out of the corner of my eye, this lady just waving at me. So anyway, I'm like, me? And she's like, yeah, you. And I was like, oh my gosh. So it was me and 2 of the people that she'd taken from, one was at the back of the queue, right to the front. She'd opened up 3 other booths, and she was like, okay, you guys wait here, whichever one opens up next, you guys go there. So from the back of the queue to the front, and the man is asking me, okay, what's your intentions? I want to go visit my family, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, hey, I can see that you have overstays. And he's like, but you said that you have 3 overstays, but you didn't overstay the last time you were there. And I was like, I did. And he was like, no, the system is saying that you didn't overstay. And I was like, oh no, I've already declared it. And he called someone over and he's like, I've never seen this before. Have you ever seen this? Where on paper she's overstayed, but the system is saying that she didn't overstay. She could have stayed until April the next year, so technically she hasn't overstayed. But I'm wearing my clothes, the garment of favor, Lord. I know this works. I've seen you do it for other people. And then he started asking some more questions. And then he was like, okay, and how long do you plan on going for? I was like, just 4 days. And then he goes, okay, your visa's been approved. And I almost burst into tears because I was like, what? You haven't asked for proof of employment. You haven't asked for proof of funds. You haven't asked for any proof that I'm going to come back. But he awarded me my visa. I was like, wow, thank you, Jesus. So yes, I just wanted to share this testimony, and thank you, Dr. Paul and Dr. Mrs. Becky as well. I am so grateful for you and everything that you've done. And I love Command in the Day Midnight Prayer Group. I look forward to it every evening, and I'm so thankful. And I thank you, Jesus, for what you've done. I just wanted to share this testimony because what God has done for one, he will do for another. So be blessed.